your favorite community members fill you in on all the new and exciting features of NBA 2K16. Yeah. We debut NBA 2K TV Interactive and the reigning MVP.
1.
Tears in a bunk bed, peers know they upset the Lambo in your gate. Nah, you can't take a loss like that. Off that.
Let's get it. Rolling through, crew so cold. Live the truth here, my nigga. I am so bold. I am so old, nah, I am so young. Vince Young, young, you know. See your titties. She said, no, I said, let's go. I got what you gonna do? Roll with my Negroes. Welcome back to my channel. This is Truth in the building. And you know I'm gonna kill it. Let's go. First game of the NBA. Let's go. I'm gonna bring the heat.
All right. You all know why we're here
Coach?
and what we came to do this year.
What's up?
This is only the beginning of a very long season, but Game 1 means just as much as Game 82.
Come on, man.
Now, we have some new faces here that I really expect to make an impact for us this season.
That's me.
We've already seen flashes of what they can do for us, but I expect all of you to go out there and execute just like we did in camp. Ain't no more excuses. It's time to get serious. If we play our brand of basketball, there's no telling where this team can go.
I'm going to the
get out
championship
there,
with me.
get warm,
going to the championship
and
with
let's
me.
go win this game.
King James, King Jose. You feel me? Sloppy Jose.
Here we go. My first NBA game. This is something I've been waiting for my entire life. And to be honest, I'm a little bit nervous. But I know this is where I belong. So I just gotta get out there and do what I was born to do. I hope I can make my family proud.
Let's get it.
And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. We'll see the Miami Heat defending home turf in the Eastern Conference. And this matchup with the Hornets, it's their first game of the NBA's regular season. The previous season series split right down the middle. These teams were quite evenly matched.
And two teams here that were...
I like Gerald Green in real life. When he goes on the Suns, at least.
Luol Deng. And it's Green in for Goran Dragic. And stepping out onto the floor now for his very first official NBA playing time. We're going to check out our first glimpse of professional basketball from Freak.
Yeah, and whether he has friends and family in the crowd tonight or watching at home, I know a lot of people are proud of this young man. He's worked so hard to achieve this goal.
Yeah, and the future's bright for him, Greg. Not just tonight and not just this season, but for years to come.
Setting the floor for the Hornets. Freak, he's in at shooting guard. Kaminsky out there with Tyler Hansbrough. Then it's Jeremy Lin. And it's Batum in at the small forward.
Come on, Jeremy, get the ball off.
The drive by Wade. Here's Anderson.
Get that
The rebound by Hansbrough.
Well, you knew things were going to be different in Miami without LeBron. They slowed down their approach on offense, going from one of the more up-tempo teams to one of the slower ones last season.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Kevin, I had a chance to talk with head coach Eric Spoelstra. He said he's certainly followed the rise of Jeremy Lin into a prime-time point guard in this league, and he told me we need to try to limit his penetration. That's where he's most effective, slashing and with the drive and kick. Guys, Lin has certainly been working to improve his outside shot, but sometimes you have to pick your poison, and they'll live with him shooting from outside. Back to you.
And thanks for that story, Doris. And for the Heat, Greg, you knew that they would be different. And mark that bucket down, folks. That's the first career basket from Freak.
Maybe not the prettiest bucket he'll ever score, but it'll always be the first one.
And the first will make it the prettiest one. Well, no matter how he got it, just a fantastic moment in this young man's career and his basketball life.
Well, with Freak Clark, there was a question whether he would stay another year in college. Really was a tough decision for him, but he ended up coming out after his freshman year.
And Kevin, it's really hard to blame a guy like Freak for doing that. I mean, he's clearly NBA ready. He's putting a lot at risk for every year he stays in school when he could be on the NBA clock.
Well, one thing that you can always say about Dwayne Wade is that he is at his best when the game is on the line. He truly lives for the big moments.
He does, and Wade has been in so many of those big moments over the course of his career. 5 trips to the NBA Finals, and he really does thrive under pressure.
And for Wade, when it comes to being clutch, a lot of it is experience. I mean, it's not just during the playoffs.
Dwayne Wade. What's up, boy?
Comes in for Amari Stoudemire. Luol Deng is checked in for Winslow. And it's Dragic in for Gerald Green. The big men are Bosch and Whiteside. Dragic is joined in the backcourt by Wade. And it's Deng in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
Wade averaged 7 points in the fourth quarter of last season. That was 3rd most in the NBA. A big part of it is how he can create his own shot. When the game is on the line, you want him on the floor with the ball in hand.
Come on, bro.
And it's Walker penetrating, and it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
Looking here at some numbers for Wade. He had a strong showing last season. Put up about 21 points a game, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. When you have a shooter like him off the bench, it makes scoring so much easier for the bench.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, when he's taking on the scorer's role for that second unit, then the other guys can just stay in their lanes. Boy, last season, Hassan Whiteside made a huge splash in the NBA. Big blocks, big rebound totals, but he had some head-scratching moments as well. Missed his share of action due to suspensions.
And both free throws good from Whiteside. And G.A., as you said with Whiteside, his fiery attitude flared up a few times last season, and it hurt his team more than once in Miami.
No doubt, and it's something that he has got to work on. I mean, he's proven that he can be a big-time player in this league, but he can't have the mental lapses that get him tossed from games and hurt his team.
Dragic kicks to Whiteside. Here's Wade. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but through contact, he'll head to the line. It's going to go on Michael Kidd-Gilchrist.
And that's a smart foul there. Instead of giving up the easy deuce, send him to the line.
And he's not a very good foul shooter, so that's a heads-up play by the defense there.
And for Wade, we often talk about his physical state, but what about the mental toughness? Here's a guy who's been playing in some kind of pain every game for the past few years, but he just keeps churning the butter, not wanting to let his team down.
Greg, you brought the topic of Wade. He's had a chance to make several tough mental adjustments throughout his career.
Well, he's always been a guy willing to alter his game for the good of the team. That's why he's got those championship rings, Kevin. You've got to be flexible, not just talented.
Yeah, when Shaq comes in and joins him, then he had to change away when LeBron came in to play a different way. Yeah.
Great credit to him.
Very admirable. Some solid defense from Freak.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
And here we see the debut of Freak, the kid from Harlem. His first time on an NBA floor. And Clark, it's a moment that he's worked very hard to achieve, and his family has got to be proud.
Extremely so, Kevin. It's been a long journey for him, but every level along the way, he's found success. High school phenom, playing for a college championship. I wouldn't bet against this kid in anything when it comes to basketball. I don't think they come much easier than that look.
Hornets trail by 4. There's the pick. Walker goes in. There's the dish to Freak. And shot is off. And it's Miami the other way. 1:41 left now here in the second. Dragic against Jefferson. Outside Dragic. Just 5 on the clock. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Dragic has got 6 here in this quarter.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
temporary lapse of focus from him on that turnover. It's embarrassing, but on occasion it does happen.
Green, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. Outside, Green. Dishes it to Bosh. The jump hook. Again, the Heat good for two.
They're extremely lucky to have the lead here. They were bothered by the defense in the first quarter. It was harassing them a bit and threw them off rhythm. Shooting only around 25% from the field right now.
And Walker kicks to Jefferson. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Heat moving the ball around. The drive by Green. Oh!
Sublime stuff, guys. Absolutely sublime.
Clarkie's going to start putting on a show now.
And that's usually how it goes. Once they get that lead, it's almost like they give him free rein.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. And some changes here for the Heat. Stoudemire comes in for Hassan Whiteside. And Winslow subbed in for Luol Deng. And then for Charlotte, Kaminsky, he's checked in for Jefferson. Batum comes in for Cody Zeller. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Kemba Walker. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
And that concludes the first half. Heat lead by 8. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Coach.
And Charlotte looking at who they've got. Freak in a 2-guard. Tyler Hansbrough out there with Batum. Then it's Kaminsky, and it's Robertson at the point guard. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
Well, you know it makes a big difference. I mean, you never felt like they had any doubts that they'd come out on top.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA.
Let's get this. According to sport, pretty well. All right. It's been an episode with your boy James the Truth.
I don't think you want to get rich.
Come back again. And now I'm out there, Bill.
You don't really want it.
Like, subscribe, comment, and let me know if you want me to continue
really
this.
Get rich.
My player, my career.
Nah, you don't really
Or is
want
it too
it.
boring for y'all? Well,
Now you don't want that
and I'm-
late night gas with no
and I'm-
brake light crashing at
and I'm
daylight. I see it in your
out there,
face.
Bill.
You don't want that blood, sweat, tears.
Peace.